conversation about neurodiversity is growing, but in professional sport, awareness is low. But what is neurodiversity? 1 in 5 people are neurodivergent, meaning they have a difference in brain function. This 1 in 5 may be autistic, dyslexic, dyspraxic, or have ADHD, or another form of neurodiversity. I've come to Oxfordshire to meet Cara McMurtry, a former Olympic rower. She was diagnosed as autistic just 4 years ago, before she competed in Tokyo.
Quite early on I was misdiagnosed of having bipolar disorder. All of the medication I was taking for that, all of the therapies that I was having, none of that really worked. And then it wasn't until 2019, so 5 years later, I was ultimately re-diagnosed.
Being autistic myself, I'm keen to know what life was like in a sporting environment.
Started doing well and medaling at World Cups, went to the World Championships. And I really was doing it my way because that's the way I'd learned how to do it. But that was really, really working. And I think if coaches had said, oh, wow, what this athlete does, it really works. Like, how can we incorporate that into our system rather than being like, OK, you've got here, let's completely change it because this is the way we do it. We just do it this way and that's it. I think if there was a more person-centred approach, slightly more flexibility, curiosity, open-mindedness, that could have made a massive difference.
Since retiring, she has set up an organisation called Neurodiverse Sport.
It was in response to the fact that there was nothing in the space. It baffles me that neurodiversity, the fact that every single person has differing neurology and behaviour traits, is something that is still stigmatised in sport.
In London, I'm visiting triathlete Sam. He was diagnosed as autistic aged 3. On the track, he tells me about the benefits of regular competition.
Self-esteem, it takes my anxiety away, makes me feel more relaxed.
The commitment required to compete has given Sam much needed focus, and he is enjoying breaking stereotypes.
Becoming the first I'm autistic, it's like, sometimes I'm like, wow, I'm the only one with autism, a triathlete with autism. Normally racist, I'm normally the only autistic black skin in triathlon.
Yeah, is it going to be like this all week?
Yeah.
Sam is coping better with the anxiety of talking to new people, but at the track, it can be tricky too.
It gets so crowded. Sometimes we get the very hand on say track, I have to get away. That's the problem.
Just becomes too overwhelming.
Yeah, overwhelming.
At home, Sam's dad and coach Tony tells me that when he's competing, hyperfocus takes over.
We're always fascinated by him actually doing a triathlon race where there's loud noises and lots of people. And I think that's because he's so focused on the race at the time that he forgets what else is going on around him.
It's clear Sam's happiest when he's in action, and he's hoping to become professional over the next year. Sam has one message for autistic people wanting to be involved in sport.
I tell them not to get for disability, not stop them from taking part in sport, just go for it.
Cara and Sam's experiences offer a glimpse into the world of neurodivergence. However, like many other athletes, they will wonder when thinking differently will be universally accepted. Nick Ransom, Sky Sports.